It's 94.7 FM Blair Radio, our nonprofit news brought to us by RVR Bank. Want to say thank you to them for being great sponsors of what's happening right here in Blair, Washington County and the surrounding area. Today, we have one of the assistant fire chiefs, Jake Dunn, is joining us. Thank you for taking some time today to be able to talk to us.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. And so I understand, since last year, a lot of things have changed for you.
Yes.
You're still a part of the fire department, but your venue of employment has changed. So, but does that kind of help you do more things with the fire department?
Oh, yes. So I do the public safety and communications for the city of Blair, handling all their social media accounts. We're actually revamping the website, so the website will have a whole new look come about Labor Day. So September, we'll get it so it's a lot easier access, people to find. And then also doing the public safety aspect, so emergency management for the city, working on emergency plans for, knock on wood when the next tornado comes through or whatever it may be. Yeah. And then also, covering calls during the day and for the fire department. So busy.
Yeah. Now, talking about busy, the fire department itself has been very busy so far this year, hasn't it?
Oh, yes. We had a call this morning. I believe it was call number 541 since the first of the year. So we're averaging about 3 to 4 calls a day. Very, very busy. I can't stress enough. We'll always take volunteers if you're interested. Mm-hmm. We'll train you. Even if you don't want to do the medical, we have, guys that do just the firefighter side, or if you just want to do medical, we have actually some nurses and retired nurses from the hospital to come and help us out. So we'll take everyone, and then also give a shout out to our mutual aid partners, Fort Calhoun, Kenner, and Arlington, and Herman. They're always willing to come help us out when we get really busy. So
always room to be able to serve, and again, the volunteer fire department is a great place to be able to do that because you do many different levels because you need everything from those first responders, people that are willing to go into a burning building, or the people willing to direct traffic and be able to back on the backside saying you're trying to keep everybody safe. It's all about what level of safety and where the safety is, isn't it?
Oh, yes, for sure. And then a big thing, too, is it used to be you had to live within 2 miles of the city. That's changed. Or 2 miles of the fire department, which was basically city limits. It's changed as long as you're in our fire district, which we cover a good portion of Washington County. So if you're in our fire district, please reach out to either on our Facebook. The city website has emails. You can get a hold of me at the city. Our fire chief, Joe Leonard, his information's out there. We have a recruitment retention team. Find someone and we'll get you an application no matter what it is. So,
is there an age limit?
19 right now, just with the state of Nebraska adults. Yeah. But speaking of that, give a quick push. I am one of the cadet advisors on the department. We do have a cadet program for high school aged kids that are interested in firefighting and EMS, so they can come. We train them once a month, and then they come and train with us on Thursday nights to see if that's something they really want to do. Mm-hmm. So if you're not quite at that age of 19 and you're interested, reach out. We can get you in the cadet program, and you can dip your toes in the water, see if you're interested. Otherwise, 19,
Well, then once you turn 19, you're right there, ready to go.
Oh, right there. You almost got a jump start on everybody else having a couple years of it. But 19, you get on, you apply, we do a quick medical, physical, all that, and then city council approve you because they always know we need a lot of people, and we'll get you running.
And it is a volunteer fire department, so it does cost money to be able to train people, to make sure the equipment is there, the updated equipment, and or repair or replace equipment because things wear out, don't they?
Oh, yeah, wear out, and then cost is always going up. I mean, it's never ending. So, I mean, the medical supplies we use on the squad, I mean, some of our trucks are aging out that we need new trucks to keep up with all the supply and demand of the population growth and the industrial growth in Blair. So,
and a lot of that is fundraising. So you guys have to find ways to be creative, whether it's grants or asking the city for assistance, but ultimately it is people in the community being able to be able to give, to be able to have that safety feature there. And so one of the big fundraiser is coming up, and that's Gateway of the West Days. You guys always put on a really good show. And so tell us a little bit about the water fights and all that stuff.
Yes, Gateway to the West is probably hands down our biggest fundraiser of the year. We also have our pancake feed in the fall, but Gateway to the West, we join in the fun with everybody else. We open up at 11 a.m. on the Saturday, the June 7th. We'll have a beer garden, so we'll have a variety of beer, some neutrals. We'll have pop water. We also are going to be opening up the grill. We'll have hamburger. We're bringing back brats this year. We didn't do them last year for cost, and we heard a lot of people saying they missed them, so we brought back brats. Our ladies auxiliary is doing something amazing. They're actually going to do pulled pork nachos this year.
Okay.
So hoping to be a big seller. So open that up at 11. We'll have a couple guys man the station and keep selling food and drinks while we do the parade. And then after the parade, the real fun happens with the water fights. That seems to be sort of the highest point of the day for us. We have the corporate water fights that seems to be growing every year. Last year's winner was Cargill. I believe that is their second time since we started it, so they're pretty good. So if anybody out there wants to take them down, please come in. But corporate water fights, it's $75 a team, 3-man teams, men or women. I also get you a meal ticket for your team, and we'll supply the helmet, the jacket for you. But it's a good time. We also have the firefighter men's and women's teams come. Blair was women's, won it last year, and then we had a newcomer. It was Atlantic, Iowa. Came from about an hour and a half away, and actually won the men's. It was the first time them coming, and they were pretty good. So
that's a lot of entertainment right there, and you guys have changed things up, so it's free to be able to get in, to be able to enjoy the show. You have obviously the beer garden fence, but if you want to be able to come in, enjoy the show, you don't have to sit outside the fence anymore.
That's correct. Last year we got rid of the cover charge because we didn't have a cover band last year. We're not going to have any live entertainment again this year, just due to cost and demand of that. So it's free. Everybody come in, see what the fire department's about. You can get free, not free food, but get some good food, drinks, free entertainment. I mean, there's a lot of kids that are close to the water fights, have them in their swimsuits.
Yeah.
It never ends, but Gateway to the West seems to be the hottest weekend of the year in Blair.
That's right.
So you could cool off.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good entertainment fun out there. And we have the kids' water fights. We'll do the kids' water fights again, so look for that.
That's always in the WCB parking lot.
Yep, in the WCB parking lot, so parents can jump between the two if your kid's fighting or if you're going to be in the water fights as well. But, also it's a good time to pick up an application, come see our members, see, if it'd be a good fit for you.
Yeah. And so, again, that is on the 7th of June. And so you guys open up at what time again?
So we're opening up at 11 a.m. And then, again, there's no nightly entertainment this year just due to cost and demand. So our goal is we're going to open up at 11. We'll have the water fights immediately following the parade. And then we'll close up about 30 minutes after the water fights. We'll not...
Which, that continues to grow. So that's entertainment all on its own right there. So
hands down.
And so last year, it was like 6:30 or so before the water fights were done.
Yeah. It was 6:30 last year it was done. And we've already had a couple more corporate teams reach out, so I'm guessing that'll extend a little bit, maybe closer to 7. Again, firefighter teams always show up too. We not that I'd never heard of them, but Atlantic, Iowa never came, and they came last year, and they did a really good job and won the men's division. So we're always welcoming in any department. I know 2 years ago we had Garland, Nebraska come. And then the funny story was Nebraska came. I'd never heard of B, but BEE. They kept trying to tell me what they were called, and I'm like, B. Yeah. No,
interesting.
So
okay, so again, come on out, support the volunteer fire department, because they, again, like you said, 541
calls since January 1st. So
and that obviously we're not even halfway through the year. Yep. So very busy looking for volunteers, but of course looking because they are out there supporting. They also need support. So let's go out and support the volunteer fire department. Again, at any time you can contact them if you want to learn more about how to be involved, how to become a volunteer fire department, EMT, or anything like that. Certainly contact Jake, or just go contact the fire department itself, and then or Joseph Leonard. So be a good contact. He's always fun to talk to.
Oh yeah.
So again, but of course, come on out. Not John C. Fremont days. I jumped a week or two, but no. Gateway to the West days coming up. That is June 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. On the 7th, the fire department is putting on the big show with the all of the water fights, which help you cool off and to be able to have some great food as well. So again, come on out, support them as they continue to work really hard to support the community in the surrounding area. Thank you guys for doing what you do. People don't say that often enough, but you guys are always on the run, always on the road. And again, it's hazardous work, but it is somebody needs to be able to do it, and we just appreciate you guys taking up the call to do that.
Oh, thank you for your time.